Well-known Al Jazeera journalist Anas al-Sharif has been killed as a result of an Israeli strike. Another 5 journalists were killed in Gaza by the same strike. They were working in a tent designated for journalists located near Gaza's Al-Shifa hospital when the strike claimed their lives. Al-Sharif consistently reported from the enclave's hotspots, presenting to the world the suffering of the local population, the massacres, and the humanitarian crisis. Al Jazeera and international press organizations have condemned the killing of the journalists and called it intentional, highlighting the dangers that exist for journalists in Gaza. Since October 7, 2023, more than 230 journalists have been killed in Gaza, making this conflict the deadliest for journalists in modern history.
What happened that night was this. I was in the tent that was right next to the one targeted. Suddenly, we heard the roar of an explosion and saw flames erupting. My colleagues around me were injured and I sustained bruises.
However, the Israeli army has stated that it eliminated a Hamas cell leader with an airstrike who was operating as an Al Jazeera journalist. This baseless accusation was condemned by the Qatari television network. International organizations and representatives of other media outlets operating in Gaza also do not agree with the Israeli version.
The occupiers think that by killing journalists, the truth will be silenced and the crimes will not be exposed. But I say that your bombs directed at us only increase our resolve and determination to convey the voice of our people suffering in Gaza, and we will show your crimes against our Palestinian people in Gaza. This crime adds to the long list of crimes committed against Palestinian journalism. Since October 7, 2023, more than 230 journalists have been killed in the largest massacre against the press. In no local or international conflict, not even during the First or Second World Wars, has such a large number of journalists ever been killed. This is yet another crime. We are now paying the price for keeping Gaza's voice loud and for filling the screens with the images and voices of the journalists whom Israel is killing. The world must now step forward to hold Israel accountable for the occupation and to stop the killings of civilians and journalists in Gaza.
Experts state that the slaughter of journalists that took place in Gaza is a most serious blow to press freedom and international human rights norms. This tragedy highlights the dangers present in Gaza and the need for immediate intervention to prevent such war crimes. David Janjoyan, ReOpen Media.